Okay, so Molly is all nice and dry now. It's really important to make sure the coat is bone dry, because if you don't, you can actually hurt the dog, because the clippers or the actual blade can snag on the coat and it's painful. So she is nicely dry, nicely fluffed up. I've used my doodle comb to make sure that she's all fluffed up and there's no tangles anywhere, which there aren't. I'm going to use the peach comb attachment on Molly. Usually in the winter time I go for the yellow. In the summertime I go from the peach down to an actual blade 5FC, which makes it very short, which I don't want to do just at the moment. So to put the blade on, I hold it in one hand. It's got like a springy bit there. I put those two little things underneath the blade, and then I pull on the comb attachment, which should look like this. Okay, it doesn't matter which side you start from, it just totally depends on how the dog is. I'm going to start this way to show you that it's easier. Right, so I go from the bottom of the occiput, which is there, the bottom of her skull, and the first thing I do is I do a straight line all the way down. This is when you want to make sure that there are no mats or tangles, because they'll catch on the comb attachment and potentially hurt her. So we carry on doing that, and then as you start to go down the body, you're following the hair, the line of the hair. With the cockapoo, it's all over the place, the hairline, so I just tend to follow it round. If you go for a longer comb attachment, it means that you take less fur off. So the shorter the comb attachment, the more hair that you take off. All round. Underneath, if you lift the arm up, not pulling it away from the body but pulling it up, you can then go underneath and do the chest and the stomach area. If you find that difficult, you could always bring it up a bit, the hair, and do it that way. When you're doing this, keep a check for the tuck up, which is the bit of skin here, which can get caught in the comb attachment or a blade, so just be aware that it's there. And with boy dogs, I tend to move their penis out the way, otherwise you can catch that and they're not happy bunnies. So with Mo, I'm just tending to just go down her legs a little bit, because I'm going to scissor the rest. So, round her chest the same sort of way. I'm going to blend in between the actual clipping and the scissoring, and that's where the thinners come in. So you continue to do this, and also every now and then get your comb and just fluff it up, and you can see where you still need to go over. It doesn't matter how many times you go over it, until you get a nice even looking coat.